Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today's our second day of school. Back to school. Listening to free beer and hot wings. There's been 1, 2 over here. So,
this is why you keep leftover paint. This summer, we actually during the first shutdown during quarantine, this bathroom used to be wallpapered, and all of a sudden I noticed that there was a small tear in the wallpaper, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So I asked Chad, I said, what's going on with the wallpaper? He's like, I don't know. So then I asked Sophia, I said, Sophia, what happened to the wallpaper? She's like, oh, well, Mommy, it was peeling, so I just picked it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Which really did make Chad and I mad, but then kind of on the side we were like, not really, because we always wanted to redo this bathroom. So her tearing off the wallpaper was awful, terrible, bad, but forced us to paint it. And I got this beautiful blue, as you can see, and I love everything about this bathroom, except I tried to hang a shelf the other day because I had this really pretty white shelf. I was going to put seashells on it that we got from Florida, and apparently I don't know how to hang a shelf, and I hung it crooked, and I did one of those like drill in the hole and then drill the thing in the hole. I made a big mess. So luckily I found a local contractor, actually a parent of one of my students, ironically, and he came out yesterday and he fixed my holes. So now I need to repaint and then just not do a shelf or have it professionally hung. But this is why you hold on to the paint and you store it in a safe place, because in case this happens to you, where you try to do home repairs and you have to repaint. Luckily the paint is, like I said, still relatively new, so when I repaint it, it's not going to look terribly awful, but definitely glad I resaved the paint. Also, we discovered this little fun thing right here. Again, I asked Sophia about it. I said, Sophia, what happened? She goes, oh, well, I was just started picking at it. I said, oh my gosh, Sophia. So I'm going to cover that up today as well with the leftover paint, and then I'm going to simply remind Sophia, if she does it again, she's going to repaint this whole bathroom. Reason 117 why I'm thankful for my Instapot tonight. I have, as of this fall, recently started in my second master's program, or my plus 32, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going for my administration degree, which means I am going to hopefully go from being a classroom teacher to a principal. Although, to be very quite honest, I don't want to be a principal, like in the head one in charge. I really have dreams of being a curriculum director or an assistant principal, so I can be in charge of the mentoring and training of teachers, as that's something I have a very deep passion for. A lot of schools have them as their assistant principals, or in some cases they call them instructional leaders, and that is something that I deeply am very, very fond of. So tonight is my first night of my spring classes, and so I have to sit in class from 5 until question mark. So I feel kind of like I can now understand how my students feel when they have to sit and listen to me talk all day in Zoom. And I'm going to be using Microsoft Teams for the first time tonight, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm very, very, very excited about my Instapot, because while I'm listening in class, I can just throw everything in there, and 15 minutes later, there comes dinner. I don't have to worry about a lot of prep and a lot of this kind of stuff. So if you don't have an Instapot, it might be something that you should invest in, because it's fantastic. I'm just going to throw everything in there, push start, and like 10 minutes later, it all comes out. Now, I do have a couple extra vegetables that I'm going to be sauteing, because we're doing a jambalaya, and I don't want it to be too heavy on the rice. I'd rather be heavy on the vegetables. But still really, really excited, because I'm going to sit in here and listen to administration and organization of administration duties. And dinner's going to be cooking right here, and it's going to be super quick and super easy. This is the best part about using a pressure cooker. Ready, set, go! And the smells coming through here are insane right now. So good.
So Goose has made us jambalaya tonight.
Yep.
While she's doing her master's work. There's some shrimp in there, and sausage, and peppers, and rice. Good stuff. Could stand to be a little bit spicier, but kids aren't big on spicy, but I am. I love spicy stuff. And because I made Clean Plate Club, I feast on lemon Oreos for dessert. It's pretty good. I enjoy it.
You should show them the mint Oreos that we got.
Oh, yeah. And then, because these are my favorite Oreos in the world, fudge covered mint Oreos. They're pretty awesome.
Show my Oreos.
I could eat these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then Aaron's Oreos are disgusting.
No, they're not.
Carrot cake Oreos.
We love Oreos in this family, and we love when they come out with new flavors, except the mystery Oreo.
Garbage.
The mystery Oreo tastes like Fruit Loops.
Garbage. Well, I enjoyed my dinner. Kids thought it was a little bit spicy. It had some good spice to it. But after that, I just sat down and started planning a spring break trip that me and Aaron are thinking about taking. I think we might be going to New Orleans, so you guys keep on watching and we'll take you to New Orleans with us. Haven't finalized any details for that yet, but we're looking in mid-March, and we're excited to go and do that. We'll be without the kids for the first time in quite a while. So get ready for us going to Indianapolis this weekend as well. We're going to take you there, show you a lot of cool things. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember, don't feed your gremlins jambalaya after midnight.